So I tried shifting for the first time and yeah, I recorded it, so. Okay, so I'll just start off on watching some shifting videos, like tips on shifting and how to shift and everything, whilst I take off makeup and everything and just get ready to go to sleep, kind of shift, but yeah. Okay, so basically I'm just going to write my script whilst watching shifting videos. Watching shifting videos just to like...
And like you have to just think about that and think, is this really what you want?
Okay, so I finished my script. I'm just watching one more video on the methods and then I think I'm gonna like try it. So yeah, I'm not even sure what method I'm doing yet, but I'll let you know. Okay, I'm sorry about the lighting. I'll turn the light off and put my LED lights on, just because I don't like sleeping in complete darkness, but I didn't want to keep the light on like I usually do, because yeah, I don't usually sleep with the light on, but I didn't want to keep the light on like I usually do because I feel like it'll be more calming like in a darker room, or like it'll be easier, I don't know. I'll try anything at this point. So what I'm going to do, like once I actually start it, is I'm going to watch a few videos. Watch this week shift Hogwarts, basically just a lot of a compilation of videos and pictures that helps you visualise Hogwarts. I don't think I'll do too bad at visualising Hogwarts because I watch Harry Potter so many times. I watched it twice today as well before I even thought about shifting. I just watched it twice, like for the fun of it, and watched Goblet of Fire and Order of the Phoenix. But yeah, I've watched every Harry Potter at least once within the last week, so I don't think it'll be too hard to visualise Hogwarts. It's already in my mind, but just to help with it. Yeah, and then I'm gonna read my script a couple of times and then do a guided meditation, hopefully one more guided towards Hogwarts, and then after that I'm gonna read my script a couple more times. I'm gonna start with my method. Okay, so I finished the video on the method. It's called the sunset method, but the girl that created it, I'll put a channel here anyway. She said that it's similar to the shay method by Shimmy Shay. So yeah, so I'm gonna go do it now. I'm gonna go watch the guided meditations and subliminals and read my script, and hopefully in the morning I can tell you about what happened at Hogwarts.
Oh yeah, okay, so another impossible thing that you might be able to do, for example, is to breathe through a closed mouth.
The person that like is running, sometimes like my mind just wants to like make me like fall.
Oh, okay.
Like
I'm gonna get ready and then I'm actually gonna tell you what happened.
Fall and trip and like start rolling, and
okay. Hi guys, it's not morning anymore. It's like 2:30. I didn't shift, by the way. My clip this morning kind of made it seem like I did shift, but I didn't. But I'm pretty sure I was close. Okay, I'm just gonna like start. Okay, so yeah, I woke up at like 9ish maybe, or 10, something like that anyway, and I realised I'd fell asleep whilst watching the guided meditation. So yeah, I realised I'd fell asleep, but then I thought, wait, I'm still tired, let's try and do it again. Waiting for my Xbox to turn on and I just fell asleep again. So yeah, that didn't work. After I woke up and everything, that's when you see that clip that was like just there. And I remembered, like, because when I woke up the first time, I could remember what happened, but then when I woke up the second time, I remember I knew what happened when I first woke up, but I couldn't actually remember what happened, which could mean that it wasn't actually shifting. It might have just been like a dream, like a very vivid dream, but I remember this happening before I went to sleep, so that's why I think I was close to shifting rather than it being a dream. I remember at first, it was like a couple of minutes into the guided meditation, I could feel like my body like kind of like sinking into my bed, like just, I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of felt like it was slowly sinking in, if you get what I mean. But yeah, that's what it felt like. So yeah, after that happened, like, I don't know how to explain it, it's so weird, and I could feel tingling in my fingers. What? I could feel tingling in my fingers, like really, it was like, kind of felt like pins and needles. maybe I just have pins and needles, but it was like in the tips of my fingers, and then like just my toes, like not my whole foot, literally just my toes. And then after that, my whole body kind of had like, literally it was so quick, it was like a 2-second like pins and needles all down my body, then everything went numb. The only thing I can't remember is whether the guided meditation said something about imagining you're on a train, but that's not where my DR starts. Like, okay. I was walking down the Hogwarts train. Also, just to mention, I didn't feel like the tingling and the numbness, and then straight away remember walking down. It's two different like memories. I remember doing that. I don't remember what happened after, except I didn't mention in the video because I remembered a little bit after. I'm not sure when it happened. I think it might have been just after the numbness and stuff. Like, you know when you close your eyes and it's black, like it's fully black. Well, at one point it just started to get really, really bright, and it like got that bright it was just white. And I don't remember what happened after that. And like I remember looking into all the little, you know, the things you sit in when you're on the Hogwarts train, and you can see through them, obviously. Yeah, I remember walking down. I looked into one and it was just Draco sitting there by himself. I carried on walking. Harry and Hermione and Ron were like in front of me, so yeah. And I remember looking into all of them and like seeing Neville and people, and we got to the end, there was none left, so we had to walk back and sit with Draco. Obviously the trio weren't like, I scripted that Voldemort doesn't come back after the first Wizarding War, so there's no second Wizarding War, so like, yeah. Obviously the Golden Trio is still like, there wasn't as much hatred between them though as in the films, but they still weren't friends. But I'm a Slytherin in my DR. It's not that weird that like there wouldn't be like as much hatred towards them, because if I'm friends with both of them. We walked in, sat down, we was just sitting there, no one was speaking. We were just sitting in the train thing, and then I just remember Draco looking at me, and then that's what I remember. Yeah, so I don't think like I actually shifted. Well, no, I know I didn't actually shift because you didn't know about it if you did, but I feel like that was close. Obviously it was my first time, so I have nothing to base it on. Based on the videos I've watched and the research I've done, I'm pretty sure I was close. I feel like that could have been, if I would have carried on the train, like, instead of falling asleep, I feel like I could have shifted if I would have just stayed on the train a little bit longer, maybe visualised a bit more. But yeah, subscribe to my channel, follow my TikTok.